You're such an asshole.
All right, we got some missed super chats. It's not that many. It's just our good buddy Alex Latino, our truck driving Latino agent in the field. And let me go through. I think we got them all. If I ever miss a super chat, please feel to email me over at assholeconsulting.com. And I'll do that because I kind of put it in one. Yeah, Xanax. I think I've been pretty thorough in the past. When we get those longer videos, obviously I miss a couple. So the first one Alex wrote was for $10. Hey, Cappy, I sent you an email on the 17th of March with more info for truck driving. Then resent on the 27th of response to my video on the independent truck driving. Hopefully the information is good. Yeah, it is. I'm just saving it. I'm going to read through it and give it its own response. I won't read it here because the titles. No, if a truck driver is searching something, he's not going to search missed super chats. But I do thank you for sending that in because I think there'll be of benefit to many truck drivers out there. Also, Alex Patino for $5. I still remember going to school in the 90s in Mexico. My teacher pulling me by the ear for misbehaving or the paddling. Good times. I don't know. I think at least back then. Well, how old are you? See, Mexico must have been different. I speculate. Because in the 90s, even in the 90s, there still might have been some more traditional teachers, certainly in Mexico. I would presume. Maybe I'm wrong, Alex. Tell me if I'm wrong. But maybe. Wait a minute. Okay, hang on. I remember this back in my economist days. Isn't the Mexican education system like one of the most corrupt education systems ever, where you can actually pass, like, if you're a teacher, it's like a teacher's license, but it's an asset, and you can bequeath it and pass it on to your children. I think that was Mexico, because being a teacher is such an easy, lax gig. It is an asset. And I don't know how quality the education is in Mexico. Probably pretty low if I remember the PISA scores, the International Standardized Test scores. So it just sounds like the teachers union in Mexico is just a bunch of fucking worthless, Marxist, parasitic pieces of shit. So it would not surprise me if they may even be worse than the United States is today, even back in the 90s. Because if you're passing on as an inheritance your teacher's license, so you're a worthless piece of shit Marxist kid could become a worthless piece of Marxist shit like your parent or your parents before you and your grandfather before him. You know, gee, I wonder if, hang on, let's look this up. We can look up the international test scores, PISA scores by country. Finland and those types are always going to be, Hong Kong and the likes of that. All right. 2018 results. This would be recent enough. Oh, OECD. Okay. It's listed under the OECD now. Oh, for God's sake. You know what? I'm going to agree with you guys. Gen X sucks. And the reason Gen X sucks is because we had the internet and then we shat all over it. Instead of, like, there was this halcyon days of the internet, like late 90s to the mid 2000s, where if you searched for it, it popped right up. Now, instead of just giving me the chart, it takes me to oec.org/PISA. And it's all this shit about PISA except for the fucking numbers. PISA is the OECD's programming for international student assessment. Peter measures 15-year-old. PISA 2018. PISA 2018 results. Give me the chart. What's new at PISA? Latest results. Just give me it. Still not all right. At the top, science and mathematics. China, Singapore, Macau, China, Hong Kong, Estonia. Oh, hey, oh, Canada, scoop doopy doopy doo. Wait, this is all doing reading. That's not the most. Oh, and then they put science over here. Okay. That's wrong. Reading is not the most important thing. Math is. Let me get. Isn't it telling how? Okay, so you didn't see the chart, but it has reading, math, and science. And was it math? Yes, math should be number one, but they organize it by reading, which is no. You should be able to read. Period. Let's go. I don't want the 2018 results. This is taking longer than I thought. Dream jobs, teachers, a teenager's career aspirations in the future of work. Yeah, I like to see. Let's go. Let's go to the data. Database. Let's go 2018. Questionnaires, items. Student questionnaires. God almighty. When I was an economist, it took a while to find the data you needed, but you could find it. Now the OECD just provides all this worthless fucking shit. Moscow City data file. Who the fuck is looking for that? All right. You know what? Maybe there's a map. Select this criteria. Reading, science, mathematics, global competence, problem solve. Let's do reading around age 15 years. Okay. Good Lord. Just fuck you guys. You need a whole degree to learn how to use their database. Child well-being. Just give me the numbers. All right. You know what? I'll just look up Mexico. I think we all know, generally Asians and Scandinavian countries do the best on all the tests because they work harder, not because they're smarter. All right. Although China is dominated in all three categories. Where's Mexico? Oh, here, Mexico. They are... The average is 487. Mexico is 420. Let me see. There's Mexico is bottom third. Not the worst. Who's the worst? The Philippines, Dominican Republic, Kosovo, Lebanon, Morocco, Indonesia, Panama, Georgia, Kazakhstan. Of course, this is all based on reading for it to be organized by, what's Mexico's math? 409. Yeah, I mean, it's roughly bottom third. And that's what you get for having communist teachers that care more about communism than they do teaching the kids. All right, so we answered that one. We learned a little bit about international standardized test scores, how it's impossible to look up. We answered Rindo Best Girls question. Robert Flores, we got him. And Alex. Boom. All right. That's it. We're done. Any super chats here? No. See you guys later. Toodles.